talk as a friend, not as a fan, just a friend. And it's the best thing to do, I think. I do it in my dreams all the time, so it's like, okay, just talk. I don't think we can go to a baseball game, like I said, because Peter's a Mets fan. I'm a Yankee fan, so it's like we're gonna have like okay, it's because it's the question. It's truly the question of like my brother's teacher once told um, asked him one time. He's like, you know, Mets or Yankee fan, and he, what did you say? You like both, right? You like both, and then he said to him, but when they're going,
No, he
when they,
said no. He said you can't like
you
both.
can't like both.
And I said, what do you mean by that? He said, okay, good question. When they play against each other, who do you root for? I said the Yankees. You're a Yankees
You're a
fan.
Yankee fan, yeah. So that's the thing. It's like I won't deny I'm a Yankee fan. So even when the Met, I do when the Mets are playing, I support the Mets, as best I can. But yeah, when they're going against the Yankees, I'm rooting for the Yankees. I'm like, yeah, but I do support them. But it's just I can't really see my me and Peter, at a baseball game, especially if it's the Yankees and Mets going at it. Peter's gonna be like Yankees going down, but we'll see. You know, So that's just. But no, I would just talk to him. That's all. Just a good conversation. You know, like I said, not as a fan, but as just a person. Like you know, that's just me. All right. So I think that's all the questions on my inbox. Let me just make sure before anything else. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. So now we go to the questions on the page, and I'm just gonna go the way they are. I'm not gonna go like when they were, given. But yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go exactly the way they are. Okay, we're starting with Blue Goblin, my bro. Blue Goblin asks me. First question is, how do you think Peter's going to deal with the Ox mess once he comes back? Good question. Yeah, how is Pete gonna deal with all the crap that Ock does to him, did to his life? Best way I can describe it, Ed, is just one step at a time. He just takes it one step at a time. He fix one problem after another, one step. Don't try to take everything in all at once. Just one step. He just takes it one step. Because if he tries to do it all at once, he's gonna fall flat in his face. Just take it one step at a time. You know, the whole thing getting fired from Horizon and this and that, everything like that. It's just like he has to take it one step at a time. You know, basically getting back in good good graces with a lot of coworkers and people like that. It's gonna take some time, really much. And the same thing with Mary Jane. It's like, which I hate. I hate the fact that his relationship with Mary Jane is already on the Rockies as it is, and you tease that factor they may be getting together, and then I'm like, come on, Dan. It's like, and this to the point, Doc. It's to the point, guys. I'm like this, like, Dan. Okay, it's time for you to leave Spider-Man. I want somebody else now. I want Spider-Man. It's coming to that point, guys, that it's like I want another character, another writer on Spider-Man. I want to see what somebody else. Like I said, I would love to see a female's take on Spider-Man. Like I said, I would love to see Margaret Liu maybe take up Spider-Man. As of course we've always said, Gail. Gail has always said she that's one character she would love to write, but unfortunately she's on the other side of the tracks with DC. But I would love to see her do Spider-Man. I would love to see Mark Waid come back to Spider-Man. I'd love to see that. But I think Dan's time it's up. It's like, okay, you had your run. Let's see somebody else take over. That's just me. Let's see. What do you think will be the hardest mess for Ock that Peter will have to fix? My guess will be Black Cap's disrespecting treatment. That's one of them. I think, yeah. I mean, his relationship with Felicia probably ain't never gonna be the same after what Ock did to her. I mean, he punched her straight in the face. I'm talking not a little, a little love tap. I'm talking straight. He hit her. He hit her like she was a damn man, and she said he actually chipped her tooth. So that's nearly saying he nearly put almost all of his strength almost into that punch. And it's like, the hell? Like, she's gonna look at him like, now, like, I don't know you anymore. You know, I would say Mary Jane's maybe a little hard, and I'll say the people that his former co-workers that he did have at Horizon are going to look at him differently, because they're gonna like, man, what was all that you arrogant, you didn't want anybody helping you, we don't know you anymore, things like that. So that's gonna be hard too. A lot of stuff is gonna be hard for me. So yeah, that's a couple of them. uh Predictions for any fight between Superior Spider-Man and Green Goblin. Uh, First of all, I'll know straight away. My prediction, straight up, is Norman is gonna know straight off, you're not Spider-Man. He's gonna know right from the get-go. Just like he knew when Ben Reilly was Spider-Man, he knew that was not my Spider-Man. I know you're not my Spider-Man. You're a clone. He knew right away. And I just mentioned clones. But yeah, he's gonna know right away. You're not Spider-Man. You're not my Spider-Man. Who are you? And he probably may even know. Otto, is that you? Like, yeah. So yeah, it could be. I'm just saying. Hawk is, Norman's an intelligent guy, and you would think, okay, this guy kind of crazy, but he knows, he knows who Spider-Man is. It's just like, in a sense, you could compare Norman to Joker. When 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 Dick was Batman, Joker knew right away, you're not my Batman. I feel the same thing has happened with Norman. He's gonna know right away, you're not my, hell, I might even have an interesting idea, right? It might be, what if it's Norman Osborn that brings Peter back? It was like, I don't want you no more. I don't want you. I want Peter Parker. I want Parker back, not you. So be gone. Brain switch. Like I said, I feel it's going to come down to science and sorcery or so. And the science may come from Norman. Just saying. That's just me. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Uh, since Ock has Peter's memories for a time, do you think he saw a memory of a read more? Okay. Do you think he saw a memory of a certain devil and wife, and not and got confused, laughing out loud? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. That's kind of funny. I'm not sure. Besides the marriage, what one thing do you miss the most from Peter Parker, from Spider-Man before the retcon in 2007? Besides the marriage, um, I would have to say, um, certain relationships he's had with other heroes. What happened? Yeah, I missed that one. Yeah, I you know, well, yeah. Besides, I loved his relationship with Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel. I always thought that, are y'all hinting at them getting together? Because I would have taken that, guys. I've said it before. Like, if Spider-Man and Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel, were a couple, at least Peter wouldn't have to worry about her too much. He's like, she could take care of herself. And I love that. You know, I love the idea. You know, it's like, I'll help you, but you got to go on a date with me. It looked like it was fun, but they went on a date, and you know, Carol enjoyed it. She had fun. And you know, you saw that chemistry with them getting really strong after that, and it was just like, I missed that. Like, I wish they brought that back. You know, but the marriage is definitely one I will always be like, you know, why'd y'all do that? You know, I see that made no sense for Mephisto to get involved. Like, Mephisto had nothing. He just came out of left field, out of nowhere. I've never seen Mephisto mess with Spider-Man ever. He's messed with people like Daredevil, Black Panther, Ghost Rider, Silver Surfer, people like that. Thor. He ain't never messed with Spider-Man. It was almost like Spider-Man was never a blip on his radar. So why now? No sense whatsoever. It made no sense. All right. Move on to Zach the Thunder King. Good friend. If Spectacular Spider-Man TV show was still continuing, which characters did you want to see? You put do. I'm sorry. Did you want to see the pair? Well, uh, uh, Greg Wiseman said if season 3 continued, first of all, one of them, Hobgoblin, Scorpion. Uh, who else did not see? We saw the Shocker. We saw. Did we see the Chameleon? Was Chameleon? I don't think the Chameleon. No, was he? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Was the Chameleon? I haven't watched Spectacular Spider-Man in so long. I don't even remember if Chameleon was there. But if he wasn't there, yes, him. Um, okay, time to look at some Spider-Mans. Um, got my cards, guys. uh, the Beetle. I would take the Beetle. I would take Boomerang. I would take Carrion. Let's see. Screw the Jackal. No way. Maybe see John Jameson become Man-Wolf. I would have loved to see him become Man-Wolf. I would have loved to see Carnage. Let's see who else I can think. Maybe Vermin, Tombstone. No, we saw Tombstone. Vermin. Maybe Swarm. Tarantula. Spider Slayers. Yeah, there's a couple of people. There you go. There's a couple. Favorite Spider-Man video game? Oh man. Spider-Man video game. That's a hard one. Because there's a lot of like, but Maximum Carnage is up there. And I can say I was one that beat it. I know there's a lot of people that still have not beat that game to this day. Maximum Carnage, the first Spider-Man game on the PS1. The first two, yeah, they were good. The first Spider-Man game that was on the Genesis, Spider-Man versus Kingpin. I love that one. That will always be fun to me because I love